The French national holiday, also called July 14th, is the national holiday of the French Republic. It's a day off in France. It was established by the Rospale Law of July 6, 1880, to commemorate the storming of the Bastille of July 14, 1789, symbol of the end of the absolute monarchy, as well as the Federation Day of 1790, symbol of the union of the nation. The law does not mention which event is commemorated. The Republic adopts July 14th as the annual national holiday.
On July 14, 1790, the Federation Day took place. It is one of the many revolutionary festivals. The feast of the founding of the Republic is celebrated on the first vendémiaire of each year, September 22, 23 or 24, from 1793 until 1803. We then stopped celebrating St. Louis in honor of the king.
The decree of February 19, 1806 established St. Napoleon on August 15, while July 14, a subversive festival, was no longer commemorated except in clandestine celebrations from 1804 to 1848.
In 1849, a national holiday was celebrated on May 4, the anniversary of the proclamation or ratification of the Republic by the National Constituent Assembly.
From 1852, Napoleon III restored St. Napoleon.
Following the Franco-German War of 1870, the national holiday tends to commemorate an amputated nation of Alsace-Lorraine, the Third Republic, thus preparing the minds for a desire for revenge and to do this to exalt the army of the nation during a military parade.
In 1878, a national holiday took place on June 30th, during the Universal Exhibition of 1878. In 1879, the emerging Third Republic sought a date to serve as a support for a national and Republican holiday. After other dates have been considered, the deputy Benjamin Rospale tabled on May 21, 1880 a bill to adopt July 14 as the annual national holiday. If July 14, 1789, capture of the Bastille, is judged by some parliamentarians as a day too bloody, the Federation Day of July 14, 1790, it achieves a consensus. This date with double acceptance makes it possible to unite all the Republicans.
The law, signed by 64 deputies, was adopted by the Assembly on June 8 and by the Senate on June 29. It was promulgated on July 6, 1880, and simply stated that the Republic adopts July 14 as the annual national holiday, without indicating what is the event thus commemorated.
July 14 gives rise to a parade of troops on the Champs-Élysées of Paris, whose departure generally takes place at 10 a.m. just after the passage of the Patrouille de France and the review of the various armed bodies by the President of the Republic. Other parades or military ceremonies take place in most major French municipalities. In Lyon, the parade traditionally takes place on July 13.
These night shows take place around open sites within cities, such as esplanades, parks or rivers. Despite their sometimes high cost, fireworks are popular shows. Several cities organize their fireworks the evening before July 13 if a larger fireworks is organized on July 14 in a neighborhood city. This is the case of many municipalities adjoining the capital, Paris.
These sound and light pyrotechnic shows make France a mecca for fireworks, where pyrotechnic show competitions are organized all year round. This tradition is different from the original tradition of firecrackers found today in China or America.
The pyrotechnic show in Paris takes place around the Eiffel Tower. The fire is fired from the Trocadero, the Pont Diana, and the Eiffel Tower itself. The show has acquired a certain notoriety over time and each year attracts between 500,000 and 1 million spectators.
Many balls are organized in almost all the cities of the country. The most popular are the firefighters' balls. Often, the ball takes place on July 13, the day before a public holiday, which makes it possible to go to work on July 15 early in the morning. We then speak of ball of the day before July 14.
There are three main types of balls. The traditional group or fanfare, called banda in the south of the country, the bal musette, which had fallen into disuse between the 1970s and the 2010s, or finally, the most common, balls organized by itinerant orchestras specializing in village festivals, called votive festivals. The latter first play live of the French variety from 6:30 p.m. to 10:30 p.m., then, after a small fireworks display, ready to shoot kits, play or broadcast the international variety from 11 p.m. to midnight. Some continue into the night and end with electronic music. Some orchestras can start at 1 p.m. Jazz, French rock.
Several artists were inspired by the French national holiday. In 1873, Alfred Sisley painted during the July 14th festivities La Scène au Point du Jour, July 14th near the Porte de Saint Cloud.
In 1875, the same artist painted Jour de Fête in Marly-le-Roi, previously called July 14th in Marly-le-Roi. He was given the Golden Picture, a prize that painters could win.
The party organized in 1878 on the occasion of the Universal Exhibition of 1878 is immortalized by several paintings by Claude Monet, La Rue Montorgueil in Paris. Feast of June 30th, 1878. An Édouard Manet, La Rue Masséna aux Flags.
Want you to share